These are the items that you will need in order to make the twists: gloves, spring twist hair, and a pair of scissors. And the reason why I wear gloves is because the hair can be a little rough on your fingers, especially if you're twisting a lot of twists. Step one, you want to pre-fluff the strand. And that's taking the spring twist, which is a tight coil, and opening it up into what looks like kinky hair. So start at the ends first. And then once you have the ends open, hold the hair in the middle, and then you fluff the hair from the top to the end on one side, and then you go to the other. And you may have to go back and reopen some of the pieces. So you just want to keep doing this process until there's no more coily. It doesn't look coily anymore. It just looks like fluffy, kinky hair. And when that's done, then that's when you're ready to start making your Yanky twists. Once the hair is completely open, you want to pinch off a very tiny amount of hair. And you should get about 7 twists per spring twist if you're using the correct amount. Notice this can vary depending on the size of your spring twist. Some spring twist pieces are thicker than others depending on who you buy them from. But if you start to twist and see that it looks too thick, undo it and remove some of the hair and start over, because it's the thinness that gives it that unique look. Before you begin twisting, make sure your legs are even. The 2 pieces that you are holding in your hand to twist should be the same length from top to bottom. You don't want to end up with a shorter leg on one side. And this is important to ensure you are able to twist all the way to the end without borrowing from the other side. You want the ends to be tapered. You don't want them to be frizzy. You don't want them to be thick. And you just want them to look really nice and natural. That's very important. And if you're twisting with ombre hair, it is vital that you make sure your hair lines up correctly in order for your hair to have the color, the darkness at the top blending into the lighter color at the bottom. And you're going to twist all the way down until you run out of hair. Now you might think, okay, I'll cheat. I'll just twist close to the bottom and I'll cut it. But if you do that, then it won't have that little coily tip that makes it look like natural hair. That's the pretty part about the twists. And so yeah, be sure you twist all the way to the bottom. So we'll do another twist and walk through the process once more. So you want to make sure both legs are even on both sides. And on this particular twist, as you can see, I got some knots in the hair. So if you experience any knots, you don't want to cut it or pull too hard. If you pull too hard, you'll stretch the hair out and you'll lose the curl pattern, which will mess up your twist pattern. And if you cut it, you'll shorten your length of hair. You may have a shorter leg on one side, shorter than the other, then you'll have to borrow, and that'll mess up the curl. So you just want to work the knot out as gently and completely as possible without cutting. This video is a first in a multiple series, so subscribe so you can get alerts to follow with the follow-up videos. And new subscribers will receive spring twist hair to practice making their own twists. So you can check down below for that information. here's a tip. If you have one of the twists that just seems to have like a end that didn't curl right, you can wrap it around a pair of scissors like I'm doing here in this video, all the way to the bottom. Just wrap the whole thing down like you would on like you would roll hair around a roller, and then just kind of use your finger to go in the motion of the wrap, and it'll make a nice little curl for the end. And this is a little partial bundle. You can see up close how nice the twists are. I mean, what we're gonna do is do some trimming. So you're cutting what didn't get twisted. You're leaving the little curly tapered end, and you're just cutting off any little pieces of hair that just look a little ragged. Now, these twists, when you install them and you got all these little curly ends, it just looks really, really pretty. And I'm seeing a lot of people wearing the twists that have bushy ends and untwisted ends, and they just don't look good to me. So that's why I made this video, to show people like, hey, this is what you want. With this close-up, you can see how thin these twists are and how natural they look. They look like the hair, if someone just had naturally curly hair. You can't even see a twist. And you got the little coil at the very bottom. Yeah, that's what you want. And so it's easy to make these on your own. And the hair comes in so many different colors, and you can do them in different lengths. And that's one of the videos I will make to show you about how to make them really long and how to make them really short. What makes a perfect Yankee twist? Well, the thin, consistent size, the tapered ends, the natural hair look and feel. It's not cheap, shiny, hard filling plastic hair. It's soft to the touch, very lightweight, no tangling, and no shedding. So be on the lookout for these videos to drop. One, how to make the Yankee twists in different lengths, short and very long. All the different hair colors. It comes in so many different hair colors, and I'll show you all these colors available. The different versions for quick install and reuse, and the breast braid patterns for install, take down video, care and maintenance, and wash and reuse, because these can be used over and over again. So subscribe in order to get alerted for those videos. Also subscribe so you can receive the practice hair. And I do thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you can make yourself some beautiful Yankee twists.